Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number one. Into the box now, Billy Burns. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Carlos Correa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hard liner toward short, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. Lucas Duda set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number one.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Back goes Peterson, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Batting second, left fielder,
a solo shot off the bat of Denard Span. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Shields gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Shot towards second. Oh, and he just fans on it out there at second as it gets right by him. Striding into the box, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. No one out with a runner at second. Grounded to third. Oh, and this is off the glove of Freese. They will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put. So a runner on second with one down now, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Freese will look this one in, and there are two away now. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. Wellington Castillo, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Derek Dietrich stands in for the first time. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Nick Markakis steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And this is taken outside for ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Jock Peterson stands in.
The left fielder, number 31. Jock.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. David Freese into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jordy Mercer strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Chopped weakly to the left. Correa comes up with it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. The pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Denard Span will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning. Lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Into the box, Yasmani Tomas. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And now the runner's trying for third. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Shields pauses. Here's the 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Ketel Marte is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Second baseman. Ketel.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. James Shields steps in now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 33, James.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he is in there. Ben Revere will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Again to third. First and second here with nobody out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tomas is there. He's got it 1 away. Billy Burns is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. Tomas comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Carlos Correa stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Lucas Duda will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Albert Pujols digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Albert Pujols grew up in the Dominican as an only child, and the story goes that he used to practice with a milk carton for a glove and use limes for baseballs.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty remarkable some of the things guys did growing up just so they could play the game. It's a whole different world than what the kids grow up with here in the United States.
Backhanded. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And, in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano as they extend the lead to 5-0. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Derek Dietrich stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Revere going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Settling in now, Nick Markakis. He reached on a single in his first try. Hot shot toward third. And, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Jordy Mercer strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's bleeding. It's a great chance for them to take a commanding lead right now.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's set down, one away. Jeff Samardzija comes to the plate with a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. And all 3 runners on the move here. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Denard Span strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Revere ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Yasmani Tomas will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Albert Pujols.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Wellington Castillo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Push to the right side. But right there is Albert at first as he's able to reach up and take it for route number 1.
Jock Peterson.
Lifted the other way to left center. Span giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Robinson Cano is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Wellington Castillo is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit to 3rd. Throw on to 1st, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting,
Derek Dietrich digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Shields is ready. 2-2 on its way. Still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Coming in is Peterson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Ketel Marte heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Samardzija into the windup. First pitch on its way.
Marte.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. James Shields steps into the box. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. One there. On to first. So they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Ben Revere will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. The tag, and he is out. Jordy Mercer comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Javier Lopez is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Peterson going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Jeff Samardzija comes forward, and we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Back to the top of the order now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out and a runner on third. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Yasmani Tomas bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Billy Burns will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Span is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Lucas Duda stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error. And Albert Pujols gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
First baseman, Albert.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duda is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Robinson Cano stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt?
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Another fine performance from the fella you see on your screen.